How much worse can things get? Oh my god, I'm a fat guy!
Have you ever woken up in the morning and suddenly felt bloated and puffy for no apparent reason? Well, you might actually be gaining weight while you sleep. You need to cut out these bad habits today to make sure that doesn't happen. So if you want to sleep well, stay fit and lose weight, and pay attention to the top 11 things that could be making you fat while you sleep. Starting up with number 11, you're probably eating too close to bedtime. According to studies, eating right before bed can boost calorie intake and cause weight gain, whether it's dinner or a snack. According to a 2017 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, eating when melatonin levels are rising may increase body fat. Your body is designed to function best during the daytime hours when you're most active. Therefore, you don't metabolize food as efficiently at night, explains Megan Donnelly, MSRDN. So in order to avoid weight gain, Donnelly advises having your final meal 3 to 4 hours prior to going to bed. So be sure to skip those midnight munchies if you don't want to increase the scale. Next up is that you consumed more sodium than usual. The scale can be higher the next morning if you ate a salty meal before bed. This is just because the excess salt in your diet may be causing your body to retain more water, which is why the scale appears to represent temporary water weight. But according to Brooke Ziegler, MPP RDNLD, someone who consumes too much salt may have a higher risk of being obese. Try to consume more whole salt-free meals and fewer processed ones. Take sips of water in between bites if you're eating a food high in sodium to help wash down the salt. Number 9 is you're probably not going to bed early enough. According to the CDC, more than 1/3 of us don't get the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Although we sometimes see sleep deprivation as a badge of honor, getting by on only 6 hours of sleep every night plus lots of coffee might have a negative effect on your waistline. Women who slept 5 hours a night or less were 30% more likely to gain 30 pounds over the course of the 16-year study, according to Harvard University research. According to Ziegler, not getting enough shut-eye every night won't just leave you tired in the morning, it can also affect your weight. Poor sleep has also been linked to having a higher BMI and obesity. So, establishing healthy sleep habits is an important component of maintaining a healthy weight, so don't skimp on those triple Z's.
Okay, keep watching.
I think you just gotta find something you love.
Make sure to keep watching until the end because you might find something extremely shocking. Now let's move on to number 8. You probably worked out too much. Too much exercise without adequate recovery might cause low testosterone levels and high amounts of the stress hormone cortisol. These hormonal changes are frequently linked to weight gain, muscle loss, and increased belly fat. Also, it's crucial to keep in mind that you shouldn't work out too late at night. On most days of the week, you should work up a sweat, but try to fit one in at least 2 to 3 hours before going to bed. The post-workout endorphin boost can actually keep you up at night, so lack of sleep can throw off your energy cycle the next day, resulting in less activity and more calories consumed. Now for number 7, you must have drank too much water. Did you know that consuming too much water could lead to weight gain? Drinking a lot of water might occasionally cause you to put on a few extra pounds, a condition known as water weight. When someone drinks a lot of water all at once, their kidneys can't keep up and can't get rid of the extra water. The electrolyte balance that controls the water in your body is thrown off by the additional water that is still present. Also, a person has a higher risk of water retention if their diet contains a lot of sodium but little potassium. So if you woke up and noticed that the scale had increased slightly, it's likely just water weight. Let your body adjust to drinking more water, and if you're serious about losing that water weight, work up a sweat with a quick workout sesh. Now for number 6 is that you're taking new medication. Certain individuals may gain weight as a result of some medications. Weight gain brought on by medications might have various root reasons. Your appetite may be increased by some medications. You eat more as a result, putting on some weight. Your body's metabolism may be impacted by some medications, so your body burns calories more slowly as a result. You might retain water as a result of some medications as well. Even if you don't gain more fat, this causes you to weigh more. The way your body stores and absorbs sugars and other nutrients may be impacted by different medications. Also, your body might be reacting to unknown substances when you introduce new medicine to it. If the weight gain is too noticeable, or if the medication you're currently taking is not helping you, ask your doctor to prescribe something else. Now the top 5 are really important.
Hey, I'm not about to miss this. Mike!
So you don't want to miss this. Now starting up for number 5, you're checking your phone too much. Stop responding to work emails at night. According to a 2018 study published in the journal Obesity Reviews, stress, restless sleep, and weight gain are all related. Find ways to decompress in the evening, such as going for a walk with a friend, drinking a warm cup of tea, or taking a hot bath. Finding ways to manage stress may help you control your weight, says Dana Angela White, MSRD, and author of Healthee Instant Pot Cookbook. Now for number 4 is that you're eating too much sugar and refined carbs. It's no surprise that eating sugar and carbs will make you gain weight. Before going to bed, stick to snacks made with complex carbs, lean protein, and healthy fats rather than sweets and refined flour. Given that most people have already consumed enough calories for the day at this point, these foods may boost insulin levels and cause fats to be stored. They may also just contribute to an excess of bad calories, which can result in weight gain. And now for number 3, for the girls out there, you're probably on your period. It's typical to gain 3 to 5 pounds during your period, but this weight loss goes away after a few days of bleeding. It is an actual manifestation of premenstrual syndrome or PMS. Women experience a variety of physical, mental, and behavioral symptoms associated with PMS from a few days to 2 weeks before their menstruation. The hormonal changes that occur during the menstrual cycle are to blame for these symptoms. PMS is fairly widespread. It affects more than 90% of menstruating women. So don't fret, girl. Those are just your hormones going cuckoo. And now for number 2 is that you lack physical activity. Another significant factor that contributes to obesity is a lack of physical activity. Many people work professions that require them to spend the majority of the day seated at a desk. Also, they rely on their cars more than they do cycling or walking. So most people rarely engage in regular exercise when they're relaxing, instead preferring to watch TV, browse the internet, or play computer games. The additional energy you consume is stored by the body as fat if you're not active enough to use the energy provided by the food you eat. Adults should engage in at least 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity aerobic activity, such as quick walking or cycling, according to the Department of Health and Social Care. So try squeezing in a quick workout in your day and it will work wonders for you. And now lastly for number 1, you're unwinding with a nightcap. Contrary to popular belief, drinking a glass of wine or a cocktail before bed does not improve your quality of sleep. Alcohol not only disturbs your sleep, starting the vicious cycle that occurs when you don't get enough sleep, but it also contains calories, which can build up pretty quickly. According to research, getting little sleep affects your hormones that regulate hunger and increases your propensity to seek and eat harmful foods. So anything that interferes with your Z's can undermine your attempts to lose weight, although it's not a crime to have a night out every once in a while. So, are you guilty of any of these? The time to change is now. If you want to supercharge your health even more, check out our latest video release or our Essential Health playlist, both right here on the screen. See you there!